Okay, so this is a like mini tutorial on using hair from one race to another. I'm gonna try and make it as fast as possible because with my internet it'll take forever to upload it. So I'm gonna do one with bones like this ponytail here, and then I'll do one that doesn't have bones. Okay, we're doing the one without the bones first. So import it into Blender. I need to clean this up. Okay, and gotta get the hair separated. Delete the body, we don't need that. And since we don't have bones for this, we're not going to use the armature either. So we're going to clear the parent and delete the rest. Copy this with Control C. Go over to your other version of Blender. Pop that in there. I'm going to set my origin to geometry just to make it easier. I'm going to remove these extra materials too. I can't really see what I'm doing since it's got like a weird metallic shader, so okay. I want to remove the doubles for the... I don't know if it'll mess with the weight painting if I don't, so... Okay, I don't know if it'll mess with the weight paint, so I like to remove the doubles, which is merge by distance. I don't know what that is on this, on this up here, because I don't see it. So... for me, I just go with my quick favorites, but you could also just search. And it should be the top one. Maybe this, oh, it says M. Yeah, by distance. And then you can change that if you need to. I don't. I also changed to quads, but that's not really necessary for this. So I'm gonna unhide my armature. I'm gonna select that and then select my armature and do Control P. Go down to with empty groups. Now I'm gonna select the armature and then the hair. You hold down Shift to select both. I'm gonna go to weight paint. Up here, or it might be down here for you, I don't know. It's usually in the area where you switch to pose mode. So up here, weight paints. We want to do the chest bone first. It really depends on how long your hair is. If your hair is like way down to your butt, you can start at the very bottom. But since this is short, you can just start at the top chest bone. On this tab here, you don't want front faces only or accumulate. You want those off. And then down here, you can turn on auto normalize. And then just start painting. You want to paint the whole thing to this chest bone here. If you have to go to the other side, get all of it. That way if you move the chest bone, it all moves, okay? Then to the head bone. Paint what parts should move when you move the head bone. I'm not doing a great job. You can spend more time on this. This is a fast tutorial. But if you move it and it looks kind of weird, you can smooth that. Up here, weights, smooth. I usually set it to around 10, and then it looks better. So that's for the non-bone hair. And honestly, if you're switching races, you'll probably have to edit this originally just to, like, Coltieran's a bigger race, and this wouldn't be close enough to the body, so I'd have to edit it like that. And that's how you do the one without the bones. For the hair that has bones, you want to import it. I don't know if you're planning to do like FBX, keep the FBX armature, which is the original from Model Viewer. I don't use that, but get out of here. I don't use that. I use XPS. I don't even remember where delete loose is. There we go. I don't use XPS, but if you're going to use XPS, for this part, you're going to have to select the armature, click tab to edit, and you're going to have to just keep the bones you want to keep. This also would require a head bone, which I'm not sure what it is on FBX because there's like 1,000 right there, so you'd have to just test that out probably. Go to pose mode. No, not edit mode. Pose mode. Move those around and hide them till you find the right one. There we go. And then tab, and you know that's the right one. And you want to select that and these. Control I to get the rest, and then just delete them because you don't need those. That'll look hilarious, but it's okay. Now we just want the hair. We can delete the body. Okay, so now we just got this. We can move that over. This is the FBX version. I'm not going to work too hard to get that in the right spot. You can. So now what you want to do is put this bone, the head bone from the hair, the one that moves the whole hair, you want to attach it to this right here for the actual body. So go to the body pose or the body armature, and you need to find out what the head bone's called. If it's a liard, it's just head joint or whatever. So back to your hair armature. You got your head bone for your hair armature. You go here to bone constraints, add bone restraint child of. Click this little eyedropper, click the armature, type in head here, and then set inverse. Now it should work. We'll test it. Yeah. And then you'd have to pose the hair separately, of course. Which is kind of a pain in the butt. Now for XPS, it would be pretty much the same. But the only other difference I usually do is with XPS, you can just grab the bottom bone and move it, and it'll pose the whole ponytail. But this right here will usually move the entire head. So if you were using this as an XPS, you would select the bone before this head bone right here, the one right before it, and you would go to, sorry, you'd have to be in edit mode, and then you would go over here to the bones tab, relations, and it would say connected right here. You would just uncheck that. It won't be on there. It won't be checked, but you would uncheck connected, and it wouldn't do that. But that's only if you use an XPS, so it doesn't matter if you're doing it this way. And then you just have the hair. And there you go.